Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gray Man Prepping. It is time for Tactical Tuesday, where we talk tactics, gear, and more. Well, tonight is more, because tonight's topic is 13 years of Gray Man Prepping. And how's everybody doing out there? Let me jump over here to I see more people have come in, so let me jump over to the chat and go up to the top and say hi to everybody. All right, first one in was Diana. Then Corky the Garden Slater stopped by to say hi. And then she jumped over and started doing her own live stream, a little short one. Let's see here. The Moon over Miami came in next. Then Geeky Gardens, Galen Strain. Everyone's talking back and forth here. Shady Hill Homestead came in. Joe Primal is here. And Kaylin said, I made a big oops on my trip dates. I leave Friday and come back next Thursday. Okay. Just as long as you figured it out and didn't get on the road when you weren't supposed to be on the road. All righty. Okay, let's see. It is hot here. I can't hardly think. Yeah, so it's up. It's what did I put in there? Let me go back and check up the chat here. I put it in there. Okay, yeah, so it's 97 right now outside. Inside, it's 86 and a half with a, did that go up? Where did I put it? Yeah, it went up. We're at 94% humidity. Oof. Yeah. So, granted, it's not 100% humidity. Then it'd be raining inside my office, but hey, yeah, it is hot as can be. Oh. So, yeah, it was 13 years ago. I set up Gray Man Prepping Facebook, YouTube channel, and I was working for Homeland Security at the time, and we were getting inundated by calls from in every department asking how did this, and they were calling departments they had no business calling. I mean, Secret Service was getting questions about travel and stuff, and everyone's just like, well, that's the way it is. We got here. Yeah, we're supposed to have one. Let me take a look here at the thing. Tonight. All right, we have thunderstorms coming in tonight before 11 o'clock Mountain Time, and then tomorrow we have showers and thunderstorms after noon, and then tomorrow night we have more thunderstorms, mainly before 10 p.m. And we know we don't have anything until Saturday afternoon. We got more thunderstorms. So, CR is in the house. But yeah, so I started going. I started going to the TSA checkpoints with my little video camera, and was doing some screens. Doing some little videos on. This is the way you divest your clothes to get through the line quicker. These are the things you can take. And I show the trash can. These are the things you can't take. They're too big. Do not, do not put your boarding pass in the bin with your stuff. Keep it in your hand. It's not going to set off the metal detector, and it won't get eaten by the lead curtains dragging across it and yanking it out of your little bin that you have your stuff in. And did all sorts of talking and stuff, and interviewed a couple of the screeners and stuff, and had them talk about what the what a pat down process entails and stuff without letting loose anything. Just saying, it's going to be try to keep it as invasive as possible. We're doing sensitive areas. We use the back of our hands and going through that. And did I see him here? Yeah. And Mark's here. And so Mark, if you guys, come on, there we go, copy. If you guys want to come up here, Kaylin, if you got, something working, you want to come up, you can come up. But yeah, it's, everything I did there were no lives. Everything was just recorded, loaded, and I had a typed in there. Here it comes. Here it comes. Hey.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. I got my other headset on. It's finally working. Yay me.
Yeah. And I had in the description, one of the leaders, this is the number to call if you have questions. And that went on for about a year before the federal security director goes, I've been getting comments about this. What is this? And I brought up YouTube. I showed them. I'm just answering the simple questions that everyone's getting nailed with. TSA, Customs Border Protection, ICE, DHS investigations, Secret Service. I started going. They're all getting questions on travel. So I figured, hey, international travel, boats, everything else. I just started answering questions and stuff. And he goes, "That's a great idea. Write down. Give me a list of all the topics you've done so far, and which agency it belongs to. Send it to me in email. I'm going to send that out to all the heads of agencies and tell them to start making their own videos and set it up on their website, not YouTube. Set up on their website so people can just go, oh, need to know TSA and our travelers, and you go in there and here's all the stuff. And so once that was up, it's like, okay, I don't need this anymore. So I just went through it. And when things were changing so quickly, I was changing videos and saying, all right, here's an update on this particular topic, blah, blah, blah. Well, I just, deleted them all. That's why you can't find anything. I deleted them all and totally forgot I had Gray Man Prepping until, around 2021, maybe 2020. I'm not sure. And then I revived it. I think it was 2020. I revived it because I saw on Camp Patton Family Compound was supposed to be mainly about setting up the homestead across the street and doing that stuff. And I started, some of my best things just happened. Videos that were being liked happened to be on preparedness. My top performer is was it 117, number 117, alternate fuels for oil lamps. I still think that's my number one hitter on that. And
does mineral oil work in that?
Mineral oil is, as far as it's non-combustible.
Bullshit.
Isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'll put it to you this way. I had to find a use for my. Can you hear that dog squeaking in the background again? No, good.
Not much, no.
Okay. Yeah, I had to find a use for all the mineral oil when I changed my freeze dryer. So I'm like, you know what? I looked up the SDS sheet. Yeah, it's pretty much the same as petroleum jelly, which burns. So I put some in a jar and threw a wick in it and sliced a little hole in my lid. And I mean, and burn it. Now every now and then it smells like food. It might be a little sooty. I don't care. I already have it. If it soots up my little globes in my lantern, great. I'll clean the lantern globes after I run out of a tank.
Yeah, because the one thing I thought I had one of the questions on there, and so someone came in afterwards asking about it. I had to look up everything on it. It doesn't burn well because of the its flash point. It has too high of a flash point, so it doesn't burn well.
No, that's peanut oil and stuff like that. some of the oils are cooking oils. I don't know. I just literally lit a wick and I let it go for like 45 minutes on the deck. I'm like, works for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Video incoming.
Yeah. Number one question: Can I use gasoline?
Yeah, sure. If you want to go boom.
Yeah. That's just it. I would answer these questions.
You can use diesel fuel, but it stinks really bad and it'll soot your lantern up really fast. It'll keep the bugs away though.
Yeah. And they use kerosene because, hey, that's what they were called originally, kerosene, lanterns.
Well, that's kerosene goes in it, and depends on how crappy your kerosene is, you're going to soot it up.
And how big your wick is, the bigger the wick, the better it burns. But yeah,
CR just said that's wicked.
And so there's a lot of things that and people were coming in and saying, if you can get the really thin copper wire, you sew it through the wick and it retains a little bit of heat to help like the diesel fuel burn cleaner, and they were listing all the ones that helps it burn cleaner. And it's like, cool. But I kept saying, but remember folks, this is alternatives for emergencies, not everyday use. Stock up on the good stuff that burns clean, that won't give you what's it called? Black lung. Okay. But yeah, I mean that thing was just has just so many. Let's see if I can find it here real quick. I mean it's ridiculous how many views that thing has. All right, let's see here and go for lifetime, and it should bring it up. Come on. Why is it doing it? It's not I hit refresh on it. It's not bringing up all my top performers right now. Lifetime going down. It's saying my top performer right now is my little thermostat here that has 3 remote thermostats on it, so I can have it in different rooms with only 11,000 views. I know the other one has something well over 100. So I don't know what in the heck they're doing by not showing it.
I guess when YouTube puts ads on your channel, your videos that have been out there for a while, you don't get paid anymore. You only get paid for like the first 30 days or some crap.
No, because I can go in and I'm still getting paid on these top performers.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's weird. And the whole thing is just frozen up, not working right here. Yeah, it's just not showing. It's all goobered up here. It's not showing my 10 top performers. Yeah, that's weird. But I'm still getting questions off of them, so I know it's still up there and people are watching and it's still doing it. Well, there's more than one way to check this out. Hey, give me a second, guys, while I do pull the back door on it. Go to videos. And 7. Okay, hang on. Oh, I know why, because I'm looking under the wrong side. I'm looking at it because this one wasn't on Gray Man Prepping. It was on Camp Patton. So let me look at Camp Patton's here. Yeah, okay, it's the number one right now. So yeah, and so let me hit it for lifetime over here. 322,808 views. My number 2 one is mixing 7,000 pounds of concrete by hand with a Harbor Freight mixer. Has almost 80,000 views. Even my little quick review of my Furman tri-fuel generator from Costco has almost 60,000 views. But see, I did all those here before I remembered, wait a minute, I got Gray Man Prepping. I need to get Gray Man Prepping going again. Yeah. Bottom of the hour for CR. Okay. And so, yeah, it's, yeah, so I have all these things over there. I guess I could go pull the videos, back out and re-edit a little bit on them and republish them over here.
You need to change your hashtags on them.
Yeah, change the hashtags a little bit, put it over here, but I don't, I just didn't feel right, double dipping like that. But
why? They do it to you.
Yeah.
YouTube screws you, so go for it.
Yeah. But yeah, I did do the update to that oils for fuel for lamp oils. I did a live stream updating it, answering everybody's questions on it over here on this channel. Kaylin still gets paid on her dry rice packet moisture absorbers and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, it's so I was doing everything on Camp Patton there for a couple of years, and then I remembered, hey, I got that one, and I was Will Russell was still alive then, and he was the one that taught me how to use StreamYard, and he and Anthony from Pimento Prepared said, yeah, if you have that one already, go back and revitalize it. So I did. And if they say that way, you at least, if you put your more controversial ones over on Gray Man and they take it down, you still have Camp Patton going and you know where the line is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, CR was over. CR remembers Will. A bunch of us over there, got to know each other on Will Russell's just-in-time prepping. But yeah, and there's been more than a few. How do I want to put this? Probably Chinese hackers in there, just pretending to be people, just making, trying to start arguments, making stupid blankety blank comments about things that even my 6 and 7-year-old grandsons know that's not right. But yeah, it's that's and one of the things I did start doing, I got to get back to doing it this winter. When I'm not working outside so much, is continuing on with the prepping in private series, which I used to teach a little bit of that at emergency preparedness fairs. The hang on, let me I'm just having a fart of my own stuff. The prepping for beginner series. I think I'm up to how many did I go up on that? Yeah, I got number 8 up there. Well, water is number 1, and I need to start continuing on that. So like on that one there, prepping for beginners. Why should I prepare was the first video. Is it too late to start prepping? Planning for emergencies, part A, part B, and part C. And I broke those down into 20-minute segments because it was an hour class that I would do at preparedness fairs. And then I talked about SMART goals for getting prepared, setting up a budget, and water is number 1. The next one I got to do in the series is food is number 2. Then I did your prep for today, and I got like 600 and something your preps for today in there. Prepping in private, I got 7 in there. And Yeah, those are the ones on the homepage that try to get people to go look at. And of course, I started posting all the city council videos over there as well as on Camp Patton. So I mean, on Camp Patton, it's the city of Basalt. It's a playlist, and the other one is local government. It's a playlist here on Gray Man Prepping. So let me go ahead and yeah, I was almost late getting back in here. So I picked up 30 IBC totes, 275-gallon ones, because he dropped it from 65 to 50 when I was getting 10, and he goes take them all, I'll give you a bigger discount. Finally, I say, all right, I'll take them all, and he goes, we're giving you $40. We're giving you a discount down to $40 each.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I'm selling them for 75. I just sold 2 today. That's why I was helping the guy load up. I got people coming. Got people coming tomorrow and people on Saturday coming to get them. So, yeah.
Hey, so you sell at 75, you only got to sell like 10 of them. You got your money back. Yeah, 12.
Close. But yeah, I think I have to sell. I have to sell 13 to pay for all the ones I'm selling, and then a few more to pay for the ones I'm going to use. That way, I got them all for free.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Hang on a second.
How many did you get? 30 of them?
30 of them. Tammy Harder's in here. And we got America Silver Patriot. Welcome. And so, like I said, it's been, I've been doing a lot of them, but the last year and a half, I've been doing less of the teaching videos, and I need to get back into the teaching videos. The prepper, especially the prepper for beginners, and prepping for beginners, and prepping in private videos. And then I have a list of video topics to do. I also have a bunch for DIY prepping videos I got to get back on. But right now, with the grandkids here, it's really tough to do it. And we're going to see what happens if I have them all winter long. I may start doing the exercise videos again too, because Danny keeps asking, when are you going to do a video of me exercising again? Oh shoot! Let me see if I can find that here. Hang on a second here. Content. That was under shorts. I mean, it's just absolutely funny watching this kid a couple of years ago. Come on, where is it? Yeah, here's one of them. All right. Come on, open up. There it goes. All right, since it's, there we go. So this is Danny, and this was last year on day 107. Day 107. I sped it up. And I see I sped it up. You can see his speed, but he's averaging 4.5 miles an hour on his walk run. One of the other ones, he was out running around on a concrete driveway, 45 by 65 foot driveway, out there barefoot with just his Levi's on. And he's just running around, big old grin on his face, and he's just trucking. The dude loves to run. He burns off everything. Cardio comment here.
Yeah. Got to get that pulley hooked up so you can start grinding your grain mill.
Yeah. Well, that particular treadmill I'm not sure who was dinking with it, but it killed the electronics on it, and I couldn't get it fixed. So it's sitting outside on a slight incline, and they get out there on it, and they grab that bar in front of it, and they start pushing, and they're working hard to get it to turn. If I go into it and just pull out, because it's a DC motor that runs it, which
there
means,
you go. Yeah,
which means that
creating current. Yeah,
you push it, and it's now a generator. And they may have been pushing
and if you have
too
to
much.
push it hard and it's not do much, it means it's got an internal dead short to make it harder to turn the stator, or the rotor.
But they get on there. They start out slow, and all of a sudden they think all of a sudden they're going pretty fast out there pushing it. And it's like, take it easy, don't go too fast. You trip, you're going to get road rash.
But
yeah, it's one of those things that so I bought another one for them. They keep on climbing on my exercise bike and turning down the resistance for the pedals, and they're up there just pedaling away. I'm looking at them, no way. And I go to push it with the pedal, my finger goes zoop. Yeah, you guys ain't exercising.
Yeah. Well,
you want to do it?
Exercising.
I cranked it back, so it's a little more resistance for them. Yeah, they get the two youngest especially get on it. They don't mess with it too much. It's Aiden, who is 9. It's Aiden 9. Hang on, let me tell you. Yeah, Aiden's 9. No, scratch that. Yeah, he's 9. He's going to be 10 the day before Halloween, and he's the one that needs to have the hard work. And so it's really loose, and he says, I'm exercising. No, you're not. And I give him a bad time. Sometimes when he's on it and he's looking over one direction at his brothers, I'll walk up on the other side, tighten it down. So it's like, and he goes, what happened? I go, I put it back to where it's supposed to be for you.
Yeah,
that's not exercise.
I put it into exercise mode, not fake mode.
Yeah. But yeah, there are a bunch of, especially the unboxing videos. Danny and Oliver love being there, helping out on the unboxing videos on both channels. But so, yeah. But yeah, so if they're here all winter, I mean, I haven't done an unboxing video, but I've been getting all these pieces, and for setting up the IBC totes and stuff and getting everything set up, I just get it, tear open it, get out there, start installing stuff. I said, screw the video right now. I just need to get this stuff working. But yeah, that's interesting. So, but one question and answer for you guys: are all IBC totes the same? No. The cages generally are pretty much the same. The tank inside of it, pretty much the same. The valve on the bottom, no.
There's like 8 or 10 different ones, or it's just like 4 or 6.
They got it consolidated down to basically 3 types of hookups. One is the 2-inch cam lock,
like a fire hose.
No, fire hose thread is the third type. It has the you put it on there and it locks it in place.
Oh yeah.
Pin it. So it's got the cam lock. On the end of the cam lock nipple sticking out, it has this like 2 1/4 inch fine thread on there. Yeah, and it's like, it's 2 inch. 2 inch is too small. 2.5 is too friggin' big, and you got to find out. I haven't been able yet to find out what exactly that thread is called.
That's proprietary.
Yeah, but all the caps on them have, just about all of them have that thread on it. The other one.
It's not a pipe. Is it a pipe thread cap? It's got to be a tapered thread.
It's
got to be slightly tapered if it's a cap on a heavy container that's holding fluid back.
Well, no, see, it's got all right. So it has the valve turned off on it. Yeah. It has foil heat sealed to the end of it. This cap goes on over it to keep someone from popping it, but it's got a spongy, not styrofoam, but it's white like styrofoam, but it's really soft and spongy.
Yeah, like a yoga mat. Yeah.
Yeah. only even softer, and goes on there and it clicks in place.
Yeah.
But yeah, but the other one, hang on a second here. Let me get this over here. Let me show you guys some of this stuff. But I now have 9. It's freezing. Why Amazon opens, it froze because opening Amazon takes a lot of memory. All right, so let me go here. I guess it takes. All right, so the third type has this type of is this thing here. Let me open this one up here on a new tab and get in there and look at it closer. Come on. You see those really coarse threads in there?
Yeah, it's like the coarse threads on a 55-gallon drum.
Yeah, it's the same thing. They're called bulkhead fittings.
Yeah,
bulkhead threads. And so it'll have that going out on it, and then you can get it with the 2-inch cam lock. Cam lock on it.
Yeah,
that's cam lock. So you can do that. You can also reverse this around and get it where it's male on both ends, male threads with female cam lock. So if you have a cam lock, but you want to have you be able to use that type of fittings for your pumps and stuff, you stick that on there and lock it on there. Now you screw your bulkhead stuff on that. They're
not that expensive. Well, they are, but they're not. They're not that expensive.
Yeah, these are actually cheap. I wish them. I'll get to the other end of it. Come on, where? That's the. Yeah, so there's the 2-inch connected. This is Banjo 2-inch cam lock to 2-inch pipe thread on it. $15 and free shipping. With the garden hose on it, it's $14 price drop on it. But things you shop around, I'll have different ones duplicated. I see it. So you got that one there. Here's the 2-inch with the female in it is $20 unless you hunt around. Here it is. Different manufacturer. It's down to 13. Dang it. I hate it. I tell it to go one thing and it refuses to keep the all items. It won't keep all items. So I go down here, show me the ones that I have bought down here at the bottom here. This in here is the one I use right now when I get one of those tanks, because it has the threads on the inside, the female threads, but it has a slight shoulder on the outside with some 2-inch pipe thread on it. I can just put a Calder coupler on there, tighten it up, and I'm good to go to tie into whatever I need. This is 2 pieces for $18. So this is like, well, $9.50 for 2 of them. Okay. And this is the, this one here is the more expensive version. This bottom one here is the more expensive version of this one. So you got the big threads inside, and you got the
pipe thread. Yeah.
Pipe thread on the outside. And so, yeah.
Did they make a male? Now you got me thinking. A male bulkhead thread to a female 2-inch pipe thread? I mean, to a male 2-inch male to male bulkhead to pipe.
They might, but I haven't looked at it because wait.
That'd be perfect.
Yes, they do. Yeah, all right. What they do is they have just the opposite of this. Male bulkhead, female
pipe thread. I can work with that.
Female pipe thread.
Yeah, just get a 2-inch PVC nipple and put it in there. You're fine.
Yeah, and they also have it. They do have male by male as well, because I got one out in the shop.
That's perfect because the 55-gallon drums. One side is 2-inch pipe thread, the other side is bulkhead.
Yeah.
So, and I hate that. See, but the bulkhead ones are good because those are the ones I drill a hole in. It has a 3/4
Yeah.
NPT pipe thread in it. I thread an adapter in there, drop my PVC pipe through it, glue it in, flip the barrel over. There's my air breather for flipping the barrels upside down to get a full barrel.
Yeah. Yeah. There's yeah, I've done that where I take a piece of PVC pipe, cut the bottom at a 30-degree angle.
Yeah, any kind of angle. Yeah.
And so I just slide it down there, and I'll slide it in there, and then I have a setup where I can thread it up a little bit, and it pushes down tighter against it for the tip, but it just has just a gap, so it sucks just about every drop out of there.
Yeah, well, I use it for the reverse because I took the 3/4 male pipe thread for to 1/2-inch PVC pipe, which is a 9/16 hole, and there's a shoulder in there, and I drill the shoulder out so I could slide the PVC pipe all the way through it. So I put my my bulkhead fitting on there tight. I'll put the Teflon tape on my 3/4-inch, screw that down in after I drilled that hole out, and I slide the tube all the way down until it hits the bottom, draw a line on it, bring it back up about 1 inch, put the glue on it, put it right back in. And it takes it that way. I flip the barrels upside down. So that way, when they fill, it has the air bleed. And when they're overfull, it pushes water out of those out my overflow. And you put a drip loop in, you don't worry about getting bugs and stuff climbing up in there.
What I did for a bunch of those things back in California, I think I may have shot a video of it. It may be somewhere near the beginning on Camp Patton, where I had 4 of the 55-gallon barrels and a IBC tote sitting on a platform up high. And what I did is on the side that had the pipe thread on it, I just screwed in some black ABS female, but male to slip. So screwed it all in there, came up a couple inches with some short pieces of ABS, and then a 90 piece over, a T over, a T over, and a T going vertically.
Yeah.
And that was my vent thing on it to let me know when it's overfilling. And
I did that when I had my 8 barrels laying on their sides. The pipe thread holes, I put in the adapter with a male to a just to the 2-inch PVC, and inch. I actually used 1.5 inches. Came out a little bit, put a bunch of T fittings there, and where I connected them, I made a bunch of like PVC T's. Where I connected them to the other barrels, I just used the rubber, those rubber couplers.
Yeah.
And clamped them down tight, and filled them all up. I had 500 gallons, and then it collapsed because I didn't think about the weight. Whoops.
Yeah. And on the other holes that were regular, most of mine had iron pipe thread on both sides, but the ones that had the bulkhead fitting on it. But I would run the from the big tote was set a little bit higher. I'd run it over and into one, so it would fill that way, and then the other ABS pipes going across would fill across to each one. And on the rest of them, I did like you said, put it down in there, but I kept the right barrel right side up, and I put 3/4-inch pipe down through all those, tied those all together, and then had it coming off, going down to an RV diaphragm pump.
Right.
And then I had that go, and the tube from that go, and then went in the house to the master bathroom toilet. And so when we flushed the toilet, it would go outside and it would fill the toilet up with recycled water.
That's doable. Now the next thing to learn, everybody, is to learn how to make a bridge circuit on a single contactor with 2 float switches.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. I'll leave that one alone for now. You can play with that one in your head. It took me about 2 hours to figure out how to. I drew it out. I'm like, wait, what? And then I'm like, oh crap. There we go.
I cheat.
Yeah, I use a relay.
Nope, I cheat. Where is it here? Next page.
But a toilet float.
Nope.
I use two electric floats. One completes the circuit, the other one turns it on, but then the other one shuts it back off when it drops below that, so I don't run the pump dry.
Come on, this thing's hanging up here. Come on, I just got it. It shouldn't be that far back. There it is. Uh-oh. I may.
What'd you do?
So, all right. Am I still there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm actually outside. I'm watching you on my iPad, but listening on my computer, so the iPad's a little far behind.
Yeah, so my camera decided to take a crap.
Oh, well, I see the Amazon. You put the Amazon page up.
There you go.
Yeah, that's too complicated. I got contactors for free and wiring and end connectors and float switches.
I just take a piece of PVC, figure out where down is from the bottom and where top is. Right. You use the zip ties to zip tie the cord there. You just stick it in the top and you just plug it in between the pump and the power supply.
I know. That's cheating. I make
shit. Yeah, like I said, I cheated.
I make stuff out of whatever I've got. And I'm like, nope, I can make this work. Let me make a bridge circuit. How do I do that? Oh, I looked it up. I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun. And then I figured it out. I'm like, oh, that just makes too much sense.
Close that. And let me see if I can bring my camera back here.
Yeah, all I see now, because it's delayed, is just you frozen staring at the computer with a grimace on your face.
Hang on here. And
a raccoon with a bouncing circle around him.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go into the other side here. No, not that button. This one. Here we go. Camera.
What camera are you using? The one in your computer and your laptop?
No, I got a external camera with microphone on it right there.
Oh, over here.
I just changed it from 480 to 720 DPI.
Oh, there you go. Yep, you're back.
I'm back.
He's back.
Incoming. We have incoming. Oh. But yeah, I hear Danny and Oliver arguing over the TV. Hang on, let me mute myself for a second.
Hey.
I told him, don't touch the remote. He goes, I'm not. Good. Quit arguing then. Because Danny is probably putting on his favorite show, Danny Phantom. It's me. Yeah.
I actually was coming in last night off the deck and the dog's barking. I'm like, what are you barking at? My wife left Scooby-Doo cartoons on. He was barking at Scooby-Doo. I'm like, oh my God, my dog is barking at a cartoon dog. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let me go ahead and get that. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, it's, yeah, there is such, like I said, there's 600 videos for the your prep for today, at least. And then I started, because they were doing anything over a minute wasn't considered a short. So I started doing ones that were like 45 seconds or so. And then they turned up to 3 minutes into a short. So I couldn't do my 3 minute ones without it being a short. It's like,
right.
Yeah. YouTube.
And even if a little bit more than 3 minutes, they still leave it in not landscape mode, the other mode, and make it short. It's like, oh, come on. You just cut off half my video.
Yeah. But yeah, because the shorts, you can create your own thumbnail on the mobile app. You can't do it on a PC.
Yeah.
And they changed that. It's like, but yeah, so with this, for the last 13, so I stopped 13 years ago as I started. A year and a half later, I stopped it, and then started it back up again. But
when did they come out with shorts? When did shorts become a thing? Wasn't that like 5 years ago? 4 years
something
ago.
like that.
Wasn't that long?
It was longer than that, but shorts had to be portrait, not landscape.
Yeah, that's right.
Had to do this, had to do that, and it could only be 60 seconds long. And 61 second, it wouldn't go in as a short. It wouldn't go take care of all the short stuff and everything else. And then they decided to do
3 minute.
And at first, shorts were not monetized.
Yeah, how do they monetize a short now? Just by views?
If it has a lot of views, they'll put a short ad in front or behind of it or both.
Oh, gotcha. And meanwhile, people skip it anyway. But that's besides the point.
Well, they can't. The short ad in front they can't skip because it's 6 seconds.
Well, no, I'm saying because when I scroll to another short, when I wind up doom scrolling, which happens sometimes,
yeah,
the video doesn't have an ad on it. It's when I scroll to the next one. No, I don't see. I mean, I've rarely, and I watch a bunch of them. I don't think I've ever seen an ad on the actual short. It's when I scroll to the next one, it's an ad. So I zip right past that and go to the next one. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 in a row. I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
nope.
they're doing that a lot now too, especially Facebook is doing that too. But there are some of them. I know when I'm watching Arms Family Homestead, it's down below. It says Arms Family Homestead, but they put up an ad, a 6 second ad, and then the video starts.
Just like a banner ad, not an actual like video.
Actual 6 second ad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it comes up and it's like dog food, blue diving, whatever, and then it's over with. Or the one I see a lot of is the is it Liberty that has the
emu, yeah.
Emu, yeah. It'll be you guys running across the screen, running, and he's going,
oh yeah,
blah blah blah, save with liberty, blah blah blah, and it's over with.
Yeah. Now, meanwhile, you just said those words. Guess what? Every ad on your page next time is going to be a Liberty ad.
It's always doing it because I'm always cussing out Liberty. There's Liberty.
Yeah, but you remembered it, didn't you? That's all they care about.
But guess what? I can remember all I want. It's what it's like. I'm never buying this.
They don't care.
Yeah.
It's the old jingle thing, What's your favorite jingle from ads growing up? Ding dong, Avon's here, that type of thing.
Oh,
the
dogs used to go. An Oscar Mayer.
There you go.
That is what I truly like to be. Because if I were, yeah.
My mom hated the Avon ads because it was a doorbell, and our dog would go ape crap, run into the front of the house, shredding everything in sight, and there's nobody there.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, back to this. It's like, yeah, so this winter, once the garden is done and I'm done outside, I've gotten everything winterized, I got to get back to doing it. Actually, I can go over here to this. I think I got it up on this computer over here still. Yes, I do. Yeah, so the next training one for Preppers for Beginners will be food is number 2. The next one after that is setting up your pantry. Then the one after that is should I plant a garden? You go canning. You don't know what you don't know. Do you need the latest gear? Definitions. Make your own get home bag. Making fire. Lighters versus Bic lighters. Bic versus torch versus Zippo versus ferro rod. Those are some of the ones there that I'll be doing for the prepping for beginners. I got like I got 8 done, and I got 42 on the list to do. Prepping in private. The next one to do on prepping in private is going to be don't be a show off. Don't post it all over your social media. Look what we got. Oh, we're going on vacation now. No.
Yep. Nope.
Then disaster cooking. Act poorer than you are. Hide your power. Be the gray man. High two topics coming up that I should like to get on it is building is how to build an emergency stove, a wood version, an alcohol version, how to build a gas propane stove from an old hot water heater, how to build a wood burning stove, how to make your own emergency shelters, how to convert a white gas stove to propane. Yeah, and so I got a bunch of those there, and I still got other ones. How to build, where I show you how to build things, more other things and stuff on it too, and other skills like how to build your prepping storage during supply shortages, and what do you need to cook? What do you need to cook with during grid down? So those are some of the ones I got. I got this listed, just a bunch of other ones too that I just need to get off my butt here. As much as I like playing with the grandkids, or I'm busy outside working, and start making those.
Kaylin says she's slacking. She doesn't have a Zippo.
First lighter I owned,
Zippo.
a Zippo, was one of my dad's old ones.
Then you had to go buy flints because you ran out of the ones you stored under the pad, and then you have to buy the fluid, or you could do like my uncle did, he was on a submarine. They ran out of fluid, so they put number 2 diesel in there. It worked sort of, and his Zippo stunk like diesel forever.
Yep. Well, the second lighter I got, Ronsol, yeah, Ronsol, whatever, yeah.
They made a Zippo style lighter.
Oh, well, it wasn't Zippo style, but it was, instead of being square and bulky, it was wider, not quite as tall, and you turn it on and it's really narrow, so it fit in your pocket. It was like it was probably 2/3 the thickness of a Zippo.
Right. The only problem I ever had with Zippos is if long-term storage with the fluid in there, it would evaporate. The only thing what I did to cure that on one of them, because I used to bring one to college with me and I didn't feel like bringing fluid, I filled it up, wrapped it up in electrical tape around the seam. That kept the fluid from evaporating. Of course, the electrical tape got a little soft after a while, but I didn't care. Kept the fluid in there.
Yeah, and and of course, my youngest son found my stash of all my dad's lighters. When my dad passed away, my mom gave me this wooden cigar box just
full of Zippos.
Zippos, all the different brands and stuff. And some of them were special ones. There's one in there that says, on the one side, it says the Green Berets, has the year the movie was made. On the back side, it says stolen from John Wayne.
There you go.
Except it wasn't stolen. He gave it to my dad.
Well, I don't think John Wayne was going to come after him and shoot him and say, "Give me my Zippo back."
No, he walks up to him. He goes, "Hey, Mark, here," and he handed him one. He goes, "Here's one for your kid, for your son." My dad, when he first broke into movies, was a stunt rider after this the St. George Rodeo. I was born in 57, so it was the summer of 56. And that's when he was doing my dad was so dark from riding rodeo all the time until he took off his shirt. Then it was blinded by the light. So he was one of the Indians wearing a cavalry shirt with half part of the sleeves missing up to the point where his tan ended, and then had the beads and stuff, breastplate thing on it. And he was the one always getting shot and taking the horse down.
Poor horse.
Oh no, it was in the sand.
I know. We always used to.
A well-trained horse is easy to take down and make it look pretty good, as a pretty good shot scene.
Right.
But So my son is now a big collector of everything Zippo, a little bit of the Rosal, whatever.
Ronsel, yeah, whatever.
Console, and he has a couple of other ones. He still doesn't have, I keep on bugging him because he still doesn't have the Zippo insert. It's a Zippo, made by Zippo. It's a plasma lighter that you pull it out, plug it into a USB-C and recharge it, put it in there, and you light it. You got the plasma
Yeah,
thing.
but that still uses, doesn't that use, oh no, that's electric only.
All electric.
Yeah, I saw, you always see these ads on YouTube for, this torch never needs gas or anything like that. And it's literally a torch flame. It's like, that is not electric. But the one you get is literally a plasma lighter that they were selling 10 years ago that somebody dug up the patent to and found a million of them, decided to sell them as something new for preppers. It's not.
Yeah. But yeah, that's, so hopefully this winter I can start getting stuff going again, and I can start doing the exercise workout in the morning in there. Get the both the two boys that are here and get them all exercising. They found my mom's ankle and wrist weights, and
Cool.
Dan's been walking around with it. Daniel, I don't hear him responding. Let me holler a little louder here. No, he went back outside. Yeah. Oh, yes, I have my dad's Zippo hand warmer that he had from before I was born.
Wow.
Yeah. In its red velvet cover.
Yeah. I don't think I ever had one. I had one of those ones where you bought the dry sticks and you light it and you stick it in this pouch. We had it in Boy Scouts. Yeah, they were great. They stunk real bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so I got to get back to covering all that. Danny and Oliver both want me to give them the Boy Scout totem chip training. That's what you have. You got to go through the totem chip to be able to carry a knife.
Right.
Oh, they want me to train him. So Danny is 7, going to be 8 Thanksgiving, and that's he should be having that now. Oliver is going to get the training twice. He's going to get it now, and he's going to get the training just before he turns 8 again. Yeah. Right here, everything home packaging. I have to use them. I'm just reading back everything there. So tossed out the lighter after trying to relight pilots and
those long stick lighters, they work good when they work, and when they stop working, you're done.
Oh,
yeah, and they're still half full.
How many people remember what you had to use before they had the long lighters?
The long matchsticks.
The long wooden matchsticks.
I had a tube of them. Yep.
Yeah, we had a tube of them next to the fireplace,
and
we had 2 tubes in the Christmas boxes to light all the candles.
Yeah.
So you weren't putting a bunch of matches. You can go online and just go on and light all the candles and everything.
They're good for lighting birthday cakes for people over the age of 80.
That's the
blow torch.
Burns-O-Matic.
Yeah.
With the map gas on it.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on a second. Danny, come here. All right, go grab those wrist weights those ankle weights you were wearing on your wrist, and come here with them.
And put them on. Yeah. We want to see.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna have, they're wanting me to get the stack of 3, 5, and 8 dumbbells, 2 each.
Oh, the smart bells, the rubber coated ones.
No, they're just it's a pair of 3 pound, a pair of 5 pounds, and a pair of 8 pound.
Right.
Yeah, because I got 10 pounds because that's what I've been using on in my exercise videos. You got it, Danny? Come here. Come here.
Oh, got the other one too.
You got the other one too.
There you go.
Yeah. Let me see one of those. Yeah. So this is you know, he slips this thing on his there he goes. It's all set, preset. He just works his hand through it, and he pretends like he's punching.
Yeah, just don't go. They don't float. Don't use them in a swimming pool.
Yeah, no, they don't float. All right, guys, thanks. Yeah, it is so funny, those two. I haven't dug up the YouTube page for them, but there's a pair of sisters that live in Washington, about 75 miles from Idaho. Soraya is 6. No, Soraya is 7. Yeah, Soraya is 7, and Hera is 9. They wrestle, you know, like college wrestling. You know, Hera wrestles boys the next age bracket up.
Yeah,
and beats them constantly.
That's because the boys are scared. They don't want to hurt a girl. Well, most of them don't.
Put it this way: after the first time she flips them, oh yeah, you can see that. You can see the fire ignite, and she still beats them. Danny claims that Hera's his girlfriend, and Oliver claims that Soraya is his girlfriend.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I thought if you guys don't exercise, and we do go meet them, one of the events around here, the wrestling events. You know, if you go up, will you be my? She'll probably put an arm bar on you, or put the guillotine on you. Yeah, but yeah. So that's part of their motivation to get up and exercise. Mine is to get up there with them and show them how to exercise. So, anyways, yeah. So it's been a great number of years. So I'm trying to remember exactly when. I fired this back. I know. I know. I think I know how to do it. Let me go back and see how many I got in here. Oh, I got 653 regular, not live streamed, not shorts, videos. So yeah, 691. And I'm not sure. Let me see what this is. If I did here, let me see if I can do it. NO.00001. No. Number 1. And of course, it's picking up every one that has number 1. How many do I have like that? So I have 291 that have the number 1 in the title of my regular videos. Okay. And it only lets you view 50 per page. I got 2 more to go to get back to the beginning here. There we go. One more shot here. There we go. Now it allows me to go all the way to the end. So my first video, 2021, and it was prepping for beginners number 1. Why should I prepare?
Which channel is that? Oh, that's on Gray Man Prepping.
That's on Gray Man.
Right.
So yeah, to find that one, it's on the homepage. Just go down on the front there, and it's got, I think it's the second one down is the Prepping for Beginners playlist, and that's there. That shows up as the oldest one I have. So since May, so this is it's been 5 years since I reactivated Gray Man prepping. Oh, you have no idea. The taller one in here.
I think she's talking about the girl. I think she's talking about the girls.
The girls, the girls are competitive of their own. These two are competitive too, in the fact that about a year ago, Oliver passed Danny in height, and Oliver is 16 months. Yeah, 16 months younger than Danny, and he's now taller than Danny, and he's still growing. He got his two lower adult teeth first. Danny just had his. We just spotted this weekend that he goes, "What's his?" Because Danny was using one of these pick things.
The floss pick. Yeah.
Yeah. And I go, "What are you doing? There's something behind my tooth. I can't get rid of it."
It's another tooth.
Opened it up. I'm looking in there. They go, "Here, let me see." And I shined the light down, and I started laughing. He goes, "That's your adult teeth coming in."
You big
and
boy
so
now.
He went home, and his mom wiggled it. Oh, yank!
Pulled the adult tooth. Oh, pulled the old tooth, the baby.
Pulled the baby teeth, which are still in there. Both of them pulled them out, and now the other one has broken through. So both of his adult teeth are coming up now. But but Danny and Oliver, Oliver's. Oh, I'm a big boy. I'm bigger than Danny. Yeah, he's a year and a half older than you. And he knows something. He's learned what not to do. You're just not trying to learn. You're just having fun, and
You're a big goofball. Yeah.
Yeah. They're fighting over stuff. Who's right. Danny's remembering stuff better than Oliver. Calls Oliver out on when Oliver's watching stuff he's not supposed to be watching, like SpongeBob SquarePants. And Glenn just showed up. Hey, Glenn. But it's that's what's I'm just hoping to get back on track here with the other videos, because right now I'm just concentrating on getting the garden prep. We've all the raised planter beds that I've had in the back. I topped them off about 3 months ago. July, March, April, May, April, end of April, 1st of May. Topped them off with more of the compost with cow manure in it. Watered them down, and now they've dropped that far. And so we're busy with the last bit of a pile of compost out here, raising it up, getting the boys to haul buckets back to me as I put it in there, pack it around the edges, and get it wet. And I know by the end of winter it's going to drop probably about that much, because it had dropped from last fall to spring that much. Because my wife and I just filled it with the compost last year. But that stuff was so loamy down below when some of the weed seeds had blown into it during the wintertime. And by the time I got out there, I had like 18 inches of weed above me. Oh, crap, it's going to be so hard to pull, reach in there. Yeah. So, yeah, it's we should, it should be really good next year for daikon radishes, the jumbo carrots and stuff like that, because that stuff will just come. The only problem is it comes with the centipedes eating stuff in it. It's eating stuff, and the earwigs are here on the property, and the earwigs go, and the earwigs just climb up the side of those containers and right on in there. So I got to find out what plants chase off earwigs so I can plant them in there with food. But yeah. So, anyways, all right. We're over an hour here. So, anyway, so that's like I said, some of you that haven't seen those videos at the beginning, let me go back to the homepage here. Prepping for beginners series, your prep for today playlist and the prepping in private series. If you haven't seen those are probably, I put some of the important ones at the beginning. In the prepping in private, number 2 is called Prepping in Private Book Review number 1. And I reviewed that book because her whole thing, she's a divorced woman, no kids yet. She's divorced. She called herself, she goes, I never thought of myself as a trophy wife, but that's what I was until he found a younger trophy. Anyways, and her whole thing is to hide what she's doing from all her nosy neighbors in the HOA. Yeah. And so, I mean, it's a good lesson for prepping in private, how to hide stuff. A lot of good ideas there on that one. Yeah, time flies when we're having fun. So coming up, Thursday is the Midnight Ride at 10 o'clock. Get that down and bring that up again. Friday on Camp Patton Family Compound is the topic is homeschooling an option for you? Even if you're a grandparent, you can help out with homeschooling, especially if you're smart enough for it. Saturday here on Gray Man Prepping, Survival Saturday is after the East Coast mega tsunami. What are your plans? Mark's used to sell beachfront property.
Yes.
Monday on Camp Patton Family Compound, jars for canning. We're going to talk about all the different types of jars for canning, how the old ones work, how you can still use them if you find them, if you're brave enough. When I say that, it's as far as, this is an antique. Do I want to risk dropping it? And then next Tuesday is how many vehicles for bugging out? And that one was actually taken from something that Steve at Corsair's Trainers said when he was doing his little series on bugging out and vehicle placement and stuff. And so we're going to talk about, if you're planning on bugging out, how many vehicles. Oh, what we got? Oh, Prepper Girl just came in, and power went out earlier, and Mom was freaking out again. That's why the power went out the other day here. And Eli's helpers had just brought him back, and Eli wanted to come over here to Grandpa's. Yeah, come on over. Came over here. My computers were all still going. The refrigerator's still running. The ice chest is still going. The TV is still working in the kids watch on because I got that plugged into the UPS power bank. And so the guys are going, what do you have? I need to get something not quite probably as big as you. I need something a little smaller that I can take with me that's easily chargeable, bit bigger than when he held up one of these, bigger than one of these, but where I can run stuff in the car, run my laptop and stuff. Anyway, so I'm setting. Gray Man Prepping had to step up. Well, this is what works good. This is the size, blah, blah. Yeah. So, anyways, how many vehicles for bugging out is next Tuesday. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Remember, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe. Don't go out and do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps. Water, food, medicine, clothing. Learn a new skill. Get some sort of a battery bank, a power station, even if it's all like a 400 or 700 watt one, so you can have something for a little bit. All right, everyone, take care, and we'll see you Thursday night for the Midnight Ride.
Have a good night.